What is up, everyone, and welcome to the ALL1N podcast, where we go all in on everything from video games, movies, to anime and sports. If you ever heard of it on the TV, laptop, or radio, well, we talk about it.
Are you ready to go all in? That's it. That's all it is.
Alright, fuck you guys. Alright, hold on.
Here we are. The first podcast.
Basically, yeah, welcome to the first installment.
There you go. See, it's not that hard. Sitting there for 30 minutes trying to figure out a fucking intro. Here we are. We're here. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Andrew.
Bada boom, we're all friends now.
Damn straight.
What are we doing today, Andrew?
Well, today we're going to cover 6 main topics. We're going to discuss top 5s. We're going to go from the least to the most. So we're going to go 5 all the way up to our favorite on these 5 different topics to kind of give you guys a taste of like how this podcast really works.
If you disagree with me in any fucking way imaginable, I'm going to find you and I'm going to kick the dog shit out of you. Because your opinions are wrong, mine are correct. I'm going to get that out of the way right fucking now. We are talking games, movies, TV shows, anime, who we're watching in sports right now, and who we're listening to through our music devices. I don't know why I made that so fucking difficult, but I did.
I don't know either. So yeah, basically, like you said, we're going to discuss 6 different topics. We're going to go with video games, anime, music, sports, movies, and shows. We're going to name like our top 5 players in sports, 5 favorite animes that we've seen, top 5 video games that we've ever played, you know, music that we're bumping right now on the frequent, and pretty much just like regular TV shows that we've accumulated to, or we have, get the fuck out of here. That we've basically watched and have come to enjoy very much.
Let's start with the now. Let's talk about who we're watching in sports. Let's start right now. Then we can go into the all time, but we can do the right now.
The right now? All right. Well,
who's your number 5?
Oh, about a 4. No, that was 3-ish. My number 4?
No, you're 5, boy.
My 5? Oh,
you're number 5 for who you're watching in sports right now.
I thought you said 4. I was like, why'd we skip one?
Fuck the rules.
My number 5 would have to be Joel Embiid. Man, that dude's coming in strong. I've never seen a center like him since like pretty much Yao Ming. You know, he's not as forcefully dominating as like Shaq, but like his presence in the paint, you know, the way he blocks everything, you know, he can attack the rim pretty well. So he's kind of more like a Kareem almost, but he's still a newbie. And, you know, he's still really young, but, you know, working with Ben, I think, right? Plays on the same team as Ben Simmons? Yeah. Plays on the same team as Ben Simmons, so who just got fucking Rookie of the Year. That's congratulations to that guy. That was not an easy task. But Joel Embiid, man, he's just killing the paint.
I have a sidebar question for you. Is Shaq the Michael Jordan of the paint?
Depends. Depends on how you put him. Is he the most forceful, the most menacing?
Yes. Overall.
Well, he wasn't. If anything, was not towards the rim for him. You know, it was.
Oh fuck! It was free throws.
Right. But I mean, like, you know, he had like a really menacing presence anywhere within that rim. But if you want to talk about other people that were just all around crazy good, you know, you can talk about Kareem, you know, Wilt. Those guys were like just all around dominating. Or Mutombo. Mutombo, man, like, you know, he could block it, he could shoot it. Not too far. I'm not like expanding his range or anything, but like their shooting percentages are way different because, you know, Mutombo would actually shoot. Shaq would just dunk a lot, and there's not many people that would sit there and stop fucking Shaquille O'Neal from dunking.
Right, I get you.
So it's just how you put him in that category, you know?
Yeah, all right, that's cool. All right, my number 5 for players I'm watching right now. This solely because it makes me giggle. Kevin Love. Because I don't know what he did, but his teammates fucking hate him.
I don't know what he did either, but
his teammates fucking hate him.
I'm telling you this much right now: LeBron would not have a ring without Kevin Love.
I don't. That's well and dandy. I'm neither up or down about Kevin Love as a player. I understand he's great. Just to watch him reach for his teammate to help him up, and they just walk by him, is the funniest shit to watch for me.
I mean, it could be funny on many levels, but at the same time, it's kind of like disrespectful to, him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh shit!
I feel for him, but fuck, it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, granted, to watch, it's just, I think it's kind of fucked up in all honesty, and that's the only reason why I think it's funny is because it's fucking just, oh my god,
it's so dickish. All right, who's your number 4?
My number 4 has got to go crazy enough. I don't know many people, but it is James Harden. Even though he just got MVP, I put him at number 4. I mean, he's a great two-way player. I mean, but that motherfucker got no defense.
Mm-hmm.
There's none. He doesn't give a fuck about D. He's there to shoot, which is fine. But if you want to compare him to like top greats or anything, like Kobe would devour someone on defense, or Michael Jordan would devour someone on defense. Even fucking Klay Thompson has a better chance on defense than James fucking Harden. But I put him at number 4 because he got MVP and his shooting capabilities are just insane. His step back's crazy.
I get you. Yeah, my where'd my list go? Why the fuck am I? There it is.
You're the motherfucker that loses the map.
I am. My number 4 is good old Kyrie. I like when
really.
Yeah, I like
Kyrie at 4.
He's just who I'm watching. I enjoy when teams make big trades or like really like they do just crazy shit to their team. So to see Kyrie on the Celtics when I haven't been following basketball too long, but to watch him on a team that isn't the Cavaliers is really cool to see how he gels with those players. And I'll say he stands out much more among them than he did with the Cavaliers, because the Cavaliers, you have LeBron, you play LeBron's way. I feel like he has more freedom on the Celtics to play Kyrie's way, and I think he plays better now that he's playing Kyrie's way.
Well, not only that, but with playing with LeBron, he is the all-star. You know what I mean?
He's you're never going to be LeBron.
And in all honesty, with playing with such a big name like that, you have to give that person touches. It's a fact. If that dude doesn't get the ball, then it's,
If he doesn't play, no one's gonna want to watch. And if no one's gonna want to watch, you're gonna get bitched out.
Exactly. And and my opinion, if I wasn't putting different sports within this category list, Kyrie might actually be my number 1. Because
I'll tell you right now.
There's not a dude who's not more versatile than him. He can drive left and shoot with his left, and he can drive right and shoot with his right, and that's what makes him such a dangerous threat. No one knows exactly how to guard him.
I'll tell you right now, all my shit is basketball because that's all I've been watching lately.
That's fine, but that's not anything bad. I just threw a little bit of football in there.
Mm-hmm. I was so fucking bad this season. All right, number 3, Drew. Who you got?
Believe it or not, I have the king himself, LeBron James.
Okay.
I think LeBron James is still one of the most menacing small forwards to ever step in the game. There's not a dude that weighs 280 pounds and can move like him.
And regrow his hairline.
Actually, you know what? I don't think his hairline actually fell back. I think it's just like...
was the headband?
Yeah.
It was so fucking weird, though.
I think, because the headband made it look like he had a fuller head. I think, or not fuller head, but
his hairline was gone. Like, it was fucked. Like, he took off his headband, and it was fucked. And now it's like smooth. Like, he put a Sharpie on that bitch.
Well, I mean, most people are doing that nowadays. And no, not Sharpie, but...
Fucking get an expo marker and fucking line your shit up.
I do it sometimes, too. Just get that definition in.
I've got the fucking Vegeta hairline. Ain't nothing I can do about it.
Oh, so you look like McDonald's?
Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm the Princess Saiyans.
The fuck out of here.
No, I don't think it was his hairline necessarily. I think it was the headband, and it made his forehead look smaller.
Yeah.
Because when he first came into the game, he wore a headband for like the first 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just the headband made his forehead look smaller. I don't really know. I don't pay that much fucking attention. I just noticed that. You know what I'm saying? That his forehead huge.
Yeah, but LeBron is definitely, I think, in the conversation of. See, I'm not as big on LeBron as everybody else, so I'll say he's definitely top 8 players of all time.
Well, you name one other person that could play all 4 positions.
I mean, the obvious GOAT is there. If we're talking,
the only other person that could play more positions than him is fucking Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude was just such a force. There's not a dude in this league that can legitimately.
Currently, no, God, no. No one holds a torch.
There's just no one in his league, and actually, he just hit 30,000 points, which is a fucking only 8 people have ever done.
Is he the youngest to do it?
I think. I don't know. That'd be so. Hold on. Is he the youngest to do it? Oh man, we getting real up in here.
I think he's the youngest to do it, if I remember correctly. I've got stats pulled up here.
That's funny because I was just pulling them up too. But,
LeBron is the youngest.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he beat Kobe by a year, or by more than a year.
But there's only 8 people in that fucking.
That's pretty good.
Julius Erving all the way to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and like I was saying earlier, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's what I was saying. Like, depends on how you look at Shaq and people. Kareem was fucking insane.
It'd be crazy if you could go back in time and make, like, through all of time from now to the beginning, what kind of all-star team you could make.
Oh,
that all-star game would be incredible.
Right. But that's so LeBron for me is. There's not a person, I don't think, in the league today, and you can't really say in the league in the past either because we'll never experience it. So with that being said,
he's definitely a Mount Rushmore head, I think, especially in levels of fame. Like, I don't think anyone touches. Like, there are three definitive, like, whether you know basketball or not, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
I think no matter what, those. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I think those 3 transcend time as far as basketball.
No, they really do. They really do.
And, like, I'm sure the argument's there for, like, a Shaq or a Magic Johnson or a Wilt Chamberlain, but, like, take them outside of basketball, and I don't think they have the presence that the other 3 have. Oh, hello, Tyler. I hear me. Hi, me. Oh, no, I'm gone. Never mind.
Oh, shit. Can you?
No, not anymore. I could for a second. You're breaking shit in your house now. What are you doing? Where'd you go? What the fuck? This dude just...
Okay.
Where'd you go? I was so scared.
Sorry, I was trying to fix everything, so it might have just sounded really weird.
Oh, no, you're good. All right, I'm going to go to my number 3.
Please do.
And I don't... I wanted to put him number 1, but there are 2 just other characters. Players I just really had my eyes on. So my number 3 is Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard
is fucking awesome.
He's probably one of the best two-way players to ever step in the game.
He's so... And, like, he's also at such a good age where he's still got so much more to do.
Yeah, for sure.
He could get bigger, stronger. He just has so much more to do. So, like, he's number 3 because he's hitting that upper echelon of what he can do, and that's where I'm like, because I don't, I watch, if I look at the games, if it's teams I know that I will like if it's a Warriors game, I'll watch because it's a Warriors game. If it's a Cavaliers game, I'll watch. If it's a Celtics game, I'll watch. Spurs as a name, I just don't watch. And slowly but surely, Kawhi Leonard has me watching Spurs games.
Right.
So that's how he lands number 3 for me.
No, and he definitely deserves it, man. That dude's gotten defensive player. I don't even know how many times now. Like,
Yeah, he's crazy.
he's dope. He's a good ass player, and he respectively deserves to be up on somebody somewhere's top list.
Yeah. All right, boy. Number 2. We're getting there.
All right, this is where we change up a little bit, though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to give my number 2 to my home dog, Odell Beckham Jr. That dude is fucking insane. That dude is insane. Like he revolutionized. Yeah, he revolutionized football for me just a little bit. Like I
He definitely brought everybody back with that one catch. Brought everybody back.
Yeah, I literally haven't seen such a forceful person since Randy Moss. Like, or you know what I mean? Like,
No, I get you. Yeah.
he's that good, man. Like I got to give it to him on the number 2 spot.
Yeah. My number 2 is Isaiah Thomas.
Well deserved.
For
that dude,
obvious reasons.
he went through.
So
I mean,
fucking
like
amazing.
when he lost his sister, man, like he came back
Yeah.
and just fucking balled out. Like that dude,
If you never would have said anything about his sister, you would have thought that he didn't, as impressive as it was, he came back better. And I think that's, as sad as it is for that something to happen, it really helped his game.
Well, I think it just helped him with only
It's a motivator.
not only a motivator, but when he lost his sister, he came back and played still. And with that happening, now he knows how to control emotions and just ball out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When all that was going on, you definitely in his game could not tell.
Yeah, no, like
He
you
hid
can
that
tell
very
that
well.
you could tell like he was upset because his facial expressions just weren't the same or anything, but like that dude deserves mad props for being able to do what he does while still under the pressure of everything. And when he went back to Celtics, when he was playing in Cleveland, just standing ovation for him, which that dude absolutely deserves. Like that guy, he definitely deserves all the props he gets.
Definitely. All right, number 1.
We're gonna go with my team, Derek Carr.
Oh, okay.
I think that dude is the shining star of that team. It's like he's going on his 3rd year, I think, right? Yeah, I think he's going on his 3rd year. Anyways, but that dude literally just broke the record in the Pro Bowl. Like he just beat Tom Brady's fucking record. Enough has been said. Like that kid, yeah, he had a shaky season this season, but he also just came back from like a broken leg, broken finger. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
time to recoup. But his first season was so good, like everybody thought we were going to the fucking Super Bowl. So
Yes, yeah.
until he broke his leg and fingers.
Yeah, he fucked it all up. Selfish prick.
Nah, we're good. But yeah, they call him White Mamba for a reason. That dude's mentality of just kill and win is my shit. That's why Kobe would probably be my number 1 if I was continuously doing basketball.
If he was still playing.
Well, not even just still playing.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. All right, my number 1 is Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo, however you say his fucking name. Giannis, however. He's fucking incredible.
That's going to be the next LeBron, bro. Like
I think he's going to be one of those guys that can go far. Very, very. I don't know if he has the same star quality. I think his accent really hurts that. But he definitely has all the tools to be a star player. Like, he went from fucking... He was like, last year, you would have said, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I would have been like, what about him? This year, it's like, I will never miss a Bucks game.
No, and
He
you know,
fucking went nuts.
not only did he take his game and elevate it to a whole nother level,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like when LeBron leaves, if Giannis still is going up, NBA is going to be fine.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
have their next king.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The next dude's going to take the throne.
Uh,
That's only if he can continue growing up, though.
I'll
If he can
argue
still,
if anybody in NBA right now is taking the throne from LeBron when he goes, is Steph. He just is.
nah,
Steph
Steph is
or
great.
Steph or
Steph is
Durant.
great. Durant, I don't think so either, because you got to look at it in the aspect. Well, Durant maybe
I'm
depends.
saying
Steph, Steph,
on
no.
paper, I think Steph brings more people to tune to the NBA, and Steph has more people talking about the NBA than Durant. And I think because Steph is so fresh and new of what he's doing right now in the past few years, he might even be creeping up on LeBron as far as people want to watch when Steph Curry plays. They want to see him make shots.
I'm gonna say this is just me though. I'm gonna say Stephen Curry is gonna be the next Ray Allen,
Okay.
and that's just because Steph is good at what he does. He's the
Yeah.
best at what he does, but that's all he does. He'll shake you up and bake you, and he'll shoot his threes.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of the time, them threes are gonna go in. Sometimes he'll drive, but he's not a serious threat on defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's not versatile like Kyrie. He's got that beautiful floater. He's got that three that's just unstoppable no matter how hard you hit him.
Ooh,
That dude
it's
gets
it's scary.
yeah. And
It
so,
sometimes looks fucking fake.
no, like and the what's crazy is half the time that Stephen is shooting, like he is getting fouled. They just won't call it.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that Stephen Curry is great at what he does. There is not another person in the league that is shooting at a high percentage like him, and as many shots as him,
Yeah.
except for maybe Clay.
And with that was sports. So let's get to music. What are we listening to right now? I'll start this one. You started the last one.
All right, what's your number 5? What's your number 4, actually?
Fuck you. My number 5, solely because of it's just what I'm listening to right now. I went away from him, but I'm back. Strike. You never can genuinely go wrong with Drake. I just.
Are we trying to cry? Are we trying to cry right now?
It's not even that I listen to cry songs. I have like I'll say my big songs for these people, like Big Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Sneakin' with 21 Savage is literally my shit right now.
See, I don't like 21 Savage, but I do like that Post Malone song.
Rockstar?
Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute. So
We live in a pop tart. You know you are not a hard.
who's your number
I'll
5?
be
Who
the
are you
hot
listening to right now?
charts. All right, and if anyone doesn't, don't fucking make fun of me for this name, but this is a real person. Bleep Bloop. I fuck with Bleep Bloop.
Okay, I've never heard of Bleep Bloop. Okay, sell me on him.
Well, he's an EDM artist.
Oh, okay. So
he's
his
pretty dope.
music sounds like his name.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, it's just something new, and he's doing something a little intricate with it, and I like it. It's got more of like musical taste to it, and
Okay.
I mess with him. I put him at number 5. I just started messing with him though. I just found him out not too long ago.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm on number 4. My number 4 is someone I never thought I'd listen to. It's Offset.
Yeah, I don't mess with Offset.
Offset, so. I didn't think I did either, but I started listening to Ghostface Killers, and then of course Ric Flair Drip gets me. I vibe to that song every day. I think.
Is that Offset that goes hit him with the suplex?
I don't know. I haven't listened to enough Offset to tell you. That's why he's only number 4.
What is that song though? Hey, if anybody knows the name of this fucking song, please comment it. But it goes Hit him with that Ric Flair.
It's Ric Flair drip go woo on a bitch. Is how one of his songs go.
Is that song? Hit him with a
Yeah.
suplex. I mean, it
He might
rhymes, so it might be that song.
he might say that. I'll look into it. All right, who's your number 4? Who you listening to?
Ooh, Snow the Product.
Okay.
Snow the Product. I pick her because she doesn't sexualize her music. You know what I mean? Like, she's not trying to be a sex symbol like Cardi B or Nicki Minaj. You know, she actually comes up and she just spits fucking lyrics, and she comes at you hot, and like, you gotta fucking know that when she's spitting to fucking prove a point, and I fucks with that hard. Like,
Okay.
she's got some dope ass flows, dope ass rhymes. Like, Snow the Product needs to come up with her name on a fucking billboard, because that bitch just is crazy, crazy good.
I'll have to look her up because I have not heard her shit. So number 3, you're gonna think I'm fucking crazy for this. My number
You're
3
fucking crazy.
is Jaden Smith.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, listen. His song B is really good, but that song Icon is super good to me. I told you when we started making these lists, I'm listening to a lot of weird shit. That's like very much not me. And I was like, Jaden Smith, get the fuck out of here. And he's making music, you know? Because his Twitter, if it's anything like his Twitter account, it's gonna be fucking ridiculous. But it's good. I like it. It's good.
I tried, but I was just like, yeah, blah blah.
Yeah. All right. Who's your number 3?
Ooh, everybody's gonna be mad at me for this, but I give it to Tupac. He's my number 3.
Who?
Tupac.
Oh, okay.
Tupac's only my 3rd.
Going old school, huh?
Yeah, but I gotta put him at least in the list because I mean, like, I fuck with Tupac on so many levels. That dude was like just revolutionary to fucking rap.
Oh, definitely. I don't think I'll say if he was alive today, I don't think rap music would be the way it is.
I think it would be the way it is. I just don't think a lot of rappers would be conforming to it.
Or I don't think shit like Gucci Gang would be a thing.
No, I think Gucci Gang still would have been a thing.
I think I think if Tupac and Biggie were still around, genuinely, I think the standard for rap music would be a lot higher.
No, because I mean, you got to think about it. Kendrick is fucking killing it. Eminem always has been around. I mean, like, you know, DMX is even still around. He just doesn't make music. So I mean, like, it's all part of evolution.
I just fucking hate it.
I just don't think that it would be as accepted. Like, because, you know, Tupac would immediately be like, who the fuck are these little faggots? I crush them like maggots. You know what I mean? Like, he would sit there and rip on people and be like, oh shit, the Tupac don't like him. The fuck, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it would still be around though. It's just evolution of music. But speaking of evolution of music, who's your next one?
My number 2 this is a person. I don't know if you've ever heard of this person. Is Joji. He's on YouTube he's a YouTuber named Filthy Frank. And he has this character called Pink Guy, and he makes like comedy songs as a guy named Pink Guy. But then he came out as like himself. He's Joji in these songs, and he's got a song called Will He, and it hits home. It's kind of a rap song. I wouldn't call it a rap song. It's kind of but it's like kind of one of those new, like, just like slow, like, you know, you'd have to hear it. You know, you have to look it up. It's so good. He just says shit like, will he play you a song just the way that I did? Will he treat you like shit just the way that I did? Like, just good words that really just hit me on the insides. Who's your number 2?
Hit you on the insides, huh?
Yeah, like a long dick.
Figured. Anyways, I'm gonna give my number 2 to Hobson. That new album he came out with, No Shame. I resonate with that shit really.
I haven't listened to it yet. I have to. I should.
Well, it's about his ex who pretty much filed a lawsuit against him, and now he's never allowed to see his kid again because they live in Australia. So and
Oh
he
God.
basically, yeah, they banned. It's crazy, man. Like he is never allowed to go to fucking Australia ever.
Wow.
So it's like just about that. But then like he also makes like some funny songs. Like I think there's a song called like Happy Massage or something like that. But he's like talking about how he went to an Asian parlor and got a massage and ended up
Happy
having.
ending.
Oh, that's what it's called, happy ending. Um, wow, way to go, me. Um, but it's just funny, like the way he does it in the beginning. You know, he acts all, oh, hello, ching chong ching. You know, he gets all racist with it, but it's fucking hilarious. He just talks about like going to a parlor and getting his dick sucked and shit for an hour.
Oh, okay.
But like, he's also got some serious songs, and then he's also got like songs that go back to fucking
Right.
Easy's fucking wife.
Oh yeah.
So, and then yeah, he disses on like all the old peoples and a couple of tracks. I think all in all, that just album, like how I really interpret her music is if I can listen to your and not skip a fucking song,
Right.
that shit's gas. It's
Yeah.
gas.
I get you.
No matter if it's like banger after banger or if it's just like, you know, sentimental. But like
Right.
that shit's
Yeah.
just that whole album to me is a 5 out of 5.
Okay.
All right, let's hear this number one from you, son.
Oh, Post Malone, all fucking day.
Oh, you know what's funny is mine's a white guy too.
Post Malone did something to me. Like, when Post Malone first came around, he came out with White Iverson, and you look at Post Malone, you're like, this fucking weirdo. What the fuck's going on with this dude?
I said, you
And-
fucking faggot.
Yeah, and the song is like, just, that's how I'll compare the Joji music to, is like White Iverson kind of, but a little slower. But anyways, Post Malone, everyone's like really big on Rockstar, and obviously Rockstar is fucking awesome. But he's got songs off of, I think it's Stoner is the name of the album.
I like
Or
Fall Apart. Fall
Apart is so good.
I like White Iverson. I like the only one I really don't like that I have heard on the radio is Congratulations. That's the only one I don't like.
Congratulations, yeah, it's okay. But he's got a song called, on his new album, Patient, Up There, Broken Whiskey Glass, or Broken Whiskey or something like that. Or yeah, and then Feelin' Whitney and Deja Vu. So fucking good. Like, that's like you said about Hobson. I can sit and play that whole album start to finish and not complain once. He changed how I look at music. And there was a lot of shit where he said stuff like, a lot of mainstream rap music right now is not something you listen to if you want to cry, which is true, because mainstream rap music right now is
I was just about to say something about that, and that's where I fell off with a little bit of Face, is that he wasn't specific when he was talking about that. He just said if you want to listen to rap to cry, then you don't listen to it. And it's like,
yeah, he fixed that statement.
Yeah, but you need to make sure what you're saying is real from the get-go, because if you fuck up with shit like that, that's how you gonna fall off real quick. That ain't nothing you can fuck up with. Like that fucking YouTuber, whatever his fucking face is, Logan Paul.
Oof.
You know, you can apologize all the fuck you want, but you should have fucking realized when you were doing it, that's not something you should be doing.
Yeah.
Same shit, man. You don't fucking say that shit.
Yeah, but
come back.
But like, he really changed, because everyone, when that album came out, were like, you're not a good rapper. And Post Malone came out and was like, I don't make rap music. I'm not making rap music. I'm making shit that sounds cool to me and I like.
And that's cool.
And it really just resonates with me, and it changed my view on music. I like, that sounds cheesy, but it really just like, that's why I'm listening to weird shit like Joji, trying out new shit like Jaden Smith, because I gave Post Malone shit in the beginning, and now he's like my favorite artist of all time.
No, and I mean, like, all that's dope. I mean, like, I'm not knocking Post Malone as a artist. I'm just saying, like, that's where he lost face with me. You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
Because, I mean, you just gotta be careful with your words, man. Like, that's just not something you can just say, because a lot of people that grow up with this and put their life into it You can't say that kind of stuff. And I like how Post Malone actually says he doesn't make rap. He makes music he likes.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that better. Besides like little Uzi Vert and shit saying, I'm not a rapper, I'm a rock star. Bitch, then stop tagging your shit as rap. You know what I'm saying? Tag it as something else then. Because you saying that you don't make rap, but yet you still putting it in the category when you done.
Yeah.
So like I don't necessarily don't like Post Malone. It's just, like I mean like even CJ loves Post Malone. He loves that I Fall Apart song. I love that song. That shit hit me. That shit hit me in the core.
Yeah, it down to my. All right, okay.
Yeah. I have to put my number one with a different white man.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say Russ. Man, and it's the same thing that you said. Russ is just like Russ once said, it doesn't matter. I ain't worried about all the mumble rappers because real rap will always win.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, that's true. I mean, in my opinion. But like this dude made Ride Slow. He made what's that other song? Pull the Trigger, and all this music that he like he literally has music where it's just like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me. I'm doing this for myself and my family, friends, everybody that's been there with me. I'm doing it for them.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's that kind of shit I like. Like that shit that you stand by and that you know that you do it for that purpose.
Right.
Like everybody's heard that song, Ride Slow, like
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
everybody knew that song. And like he makes bangers too, so that's cool. But like he just came out with a single called Sometime, and it's literally about like how people always hitting him up and he just needs time to himself. And I was like, man, that shit's dope. Like I fucks with that.
I get you.
Who would you put as your honorable mentions though?
For like rappers right now, for like just musicians right now.
Nah, just put it in your honorable mentions. Because I got people on here that I feel like people should know that I fuck with, but like I just too much time, not enough time.
Yeah, there's so much music in the world, and it's so hard to really. I mean, I'm always gonna flex Gambino. I'll always play Gambino. A$AP Ferg, I didn't really care for, and then I heard Plain Jane, and that really brought me around for A$AP Ferg.
Right.
Have you ever heard of Rich Brian or Rich Chigga?
Oh man, Rich Chigga is my shit. I love that.
So fucking awesome.
I like Rich Chigga a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Tyler
the Creator's new album was really good.
Tyler the Creator is dope too. Rich Chigga literally came from like Thailand, I think, and moved here, taught himself English, became YouTube famous, and then became famous with music. That shit, all at by the ages of 14 and up. That's just crazy.
That's the cool thing about Joji too, is he's from, or I don't know if he's from there, but he grew up in Japan.
Right.
So it's like, it's just crazy where music's coming from these days.
And I support that shit fully.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I don't know, man. Whew. Music's intense. Like, I mean, if you really think about it, you have like people like Tech Nine who've been around since the fucking 90s.
I'll always bum Tech Nine.
That's one of my honorable mentions is Tech Nine. That dude has literally put so much heart and soul into his music.
Mm-hmm.
You can't forget about people that you bump on, like those nights that you trying to get turned, like T.I., Ludacris. Those guys are dope.
Always.
And then Missy Elliott.
She's just a classic.
I don't know, but like it's just people like that. Like it's just so hard to like confine music to like one genre for me, because like I'll sit here and talk Pumpkins, fucking Attack on or Asking Alexandria, Attack. I go all day with music alone.
Yeah, I get you. Well, we got a lot of other we got 4 more subjects to tackle.
Well, speaking about music makes movies more intense and more meaningful. Name your
Oh,
top 5 movies.
I'm going first again.
Oh, I can go first.
You want to go first? Yeah. What's your number 5?
My number 5 is for all the stoners out there. Dazed and Confused. That shit
Okay.
was amazing. That shit is such a classic. Like
Mm-hmm.
that shit is just outright one of the most funniest fucking movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I can't give it up enough for that movie.
We'll be talking about stoners soon.
That's true.
This is actually a surprise to me as well, because this movie has not gotten out of my head since I've seen it. So my number 5 is the new It.
Oh, that was good.
I fucking loved it, and I was mortified as a kid of the original It movie or miniseries.
I was about to say, wait a minute, aren't you afraid of clowns?
I'm mortified. Mortified.
And yet, a clown
And-
hater likes a clown movie.
That movie somehow got me laughing and then screaming that was, of all the movies I've seen, and I'll say this, in like the past 5 years, that was the most I've enjoyed a movie.
Right.
So that's my number 5 movie of all time, which is crazy for me to think about. But that
is pretty insane. That's like literally saying a person who hates spiders bought a pet spider.
Or they love arachnophobia.
Yeah.
All right, what's your number 3?
My number 3, we skipping 4?
Fuck. I'm so bad. What's your number 4?
Number 4 has to go to Bad Boys. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Bad Boys 1 and 2.
Okay,
mean,
the whole
Will
series?
Smith.
Okay.
Yeah. They're just fucking Martin Lawrence and fucking Will Smith, and that shit is hilarious.
That scene with the date?
With the date, or when Martin Lawrence is high off fucking ecstasy and he's staring into the fishbowl, and he's like, this is a nice fucking fish. Big fucking eyes, but a nice fucking fish. I'm like, dude, this shit's hilarious.
The minefield scene is so good, too.
All right. And he's like, y'all gonna do that right here, right now. You know, like, about to fuck on some mines. It's just hilarious. Yeah, I gotta get it up for, yeah. What's your number 3? What's your number 3?
Fuck you. My number 4 is, I didn't plan this. My number 4 is Star Wars. Specifically,
Really?
A New Hope. So Episode 4. But yeah, Star Wars.
So you're doing specifically that one?
If I had to pick one, it's A New Hope. But Star Wars,
That's crazy.
not counting the prequels. I don't fuck with no prequels.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I don't fuck with no prequels. Of course, Star Wars is, in my opinion, one of the most amazing things you could ever watch. Just the original trilogy. Like, I just recently rewatched every single Star Wars. I still have to watch the 2 new ones because my girlfriend had never seen them, so we watched all of them, and now that she understands, we're going to watch the sequel series. But, like, Star Wars did so much for me. Like, I sound like I'm going to cry. I just have something in my throat. Like, it's so bad.
Me all about everything.
It's so bad. We're going to talk about Star Wars a little bit later, too. But, like, I have books, controllers, so much shit, pop vinyls that are just Star Wars. Star Wars was probably 50% of my childhood.
50% of your childhood?
Childhood.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I didn't know you had a child.
Yeah, his name's Greg.
Okay.
It's anybody who's ever seen Star Wars understands this, just why Star Wars has to be on a top 5 list.
It does. And in fact, Star Wars is my number 2, so we might as well just get it the fuck out of the way.
So number 3 for you.
Yeah, so actually my number 3 gave me nightmares for almost a month. And that would be 28 weeks later.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Yeah, it gave me nightmares for a month.
It's way better than 28 days.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That shit, I lived in a trailer and I saw that shit when I was like fucking like 10 or something. I don't even remember. I was young.
Yes. I remember that trailer.
Yeah, and fucking the person that brought it over and watched it with me fucking left. And so I was sitting there at like 10 years old And when my mom walked into the trailer, I was wide awake with this fucking like 12-inch fucking knife in my hand, like looking like a psycho in the dark and
Jesus.
shit. I had nightmares, bro, for like a month. I was terrified of that fucking movie.
Yeah, it's some scary shit, that movie.
Yeah, like when mom's on the fucking table. Spoilers, if you guys haven't seen any of this shit. Um, but like when she's on the fucking table, bro, and he just gets on top and like gouges her fucking eyes out. Like that scene will never leave my head.
Yeah,
Never.
That was fucking wild.
Ugh.
Okay. What are we at?
Well, you have to do your third and second because my second is Star Wars. So.
So my number 3 is Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, that's a good movie.
It is, and I'm not some fucking Hot Topic fat bitch. I'm just,
No.
I really, really enjoy the movie. It tells a really good story about a man who finds something new and exciting, but he takes it a little bit too far, and he gets so in his own head about it that he fucks around and hurts the people around him, and he kind of fixes it, which I can really relate to because when I get my mind into something, I don't give a fuck, and I get it done, which
I think most people do.
Yeah, but to a fault, there is some stuff, and and like the music will always, I'll never not hear that music in my head.
Oh, dude, I have fucking
my last
for Christmas Marilyn Manson remix.
Oh, everything. My last trip to Disneyland, the very first thing I went on, because we went around Christmas, so the Haunted Mansion was Nightmare Before Christmas. So we went on it like twice. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm not going on this ride.
Yeah.
And yours number 2 was Star Wars?
My number 2 was Star Wars.
Alright, so you're just going to go to my number 2.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm not going to come up with something.
My number 2 is The Warriors.
Oh, you know what's funny?
You took it off the fucking list.
Number 2 was The Warriors. And then I put
The Warriors. And The Warriors is so good. Warriors, people like to make...
Mom, The Warriors is a great movie. Whatever the fuck you say.
Yeah. Joe, it's great.
It's a great movie. Don't you ever say The Warriors is not a fucking great movie.
Yeah.
If I had bottles right now, I would clink it into my pipe.
But, like, people will often compare that movie to The Outsiders, and it is not as good as The Outsiders. I will admit that. But that movie, like, for me as a kid, when I grew up watching that movie, I had the game on PS2. I read the books.
Oh, no,
I read all the extra shit.
Yeah,
I had all the extra shit. Me and my friends would pretend to be the Warriors. We could come up with our own nicknames, a bunch of stupid shit like that. And like, Warriors was such a big part of my childhood, and it was a lot of. I really shouldn't have been watching it for my age, to be honest. But
I shouldn't have watched Lucky Number 11 when I was like 12 years old, but I ended up watching that shit.
Yeah, well, my number 1 is something I should not have watched when I was a kid either. So what's your number 1?
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
That's my number 1. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
I knew it. I knew it. It's just fucking. That's the greatest movie of all time for me.
I think it hits the perfect genre of like comedy that a lot of people probably fucking hate that movie, and I get it. I understand why, because the comedy in that movie is just weed, dick, and fart jokes. Yeah, it's weed, dick, and fart jokes. For the sake of weed, dick, and fart jokes. But it's fucking hilarious.
Would you fuck me? I would fuck me.
That's from Clerks 2.
I know, but still. Just that whole series.
It's that whole universe is outstanding. And
when they get the monkey.
Oh yeah. We don't spank the monkey. The monkey spanks us. It's so awesome.
I want to be the first man to fuck an alien life form.
I want to find an alien life. Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Fuck it.
I just filled the cup.
I can quote that whole movie. I have an honorable mention, and it was my number 5 before it came up. But White Chicks is one of those other most quotable comedy movies to me. And where the fuck is Step Brothers on my list? But it's top 10.
Step Brothers is Step Brothers is an honorable mention for sure.
All right.
I mean, we have that annual fucking boats and hose party just because of that fucking movie.
Yeah, that's absolutely there. Yeah. All right. Those are movies, so we can go for smaller movies, which are TV shows.
Oh. which is
You get to
weird
start.
enough. Which is weird enough that they're like half the fucking time now.
Yeah.
Is that fucking crazy enough that fucking TV shows literally take up an hour out of your fucking day?
Fun fact now. USA Network and Sci-Fi have announced that they're gonna allow uncensored fucks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So now I could watch Archer and Lana Bang.
Yeah.
Good, because that's my number 5 is Archer.
Archer, good job. Good segue. Good segue. First episode, we got segues down. We're killing these segues.
But yeah, no, Archer's probably my number 5. Just because it's
Great
like,
show.
well, not only that, it's funny, it's intelligent. It literally, if you guys actually pay attention to that show, it does address actual problems, but they just deal with it in the Archer fucking manner. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I just like that. I like shows like Family Guy that can take real shit and just make jokes out of it. And
Yeah, and just riff on it forever.
yeah, I appreciate all that crap to me.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good. My number 5, and I'm not caught up. I started it on Netflix about a week and a half ago. I'm on season 4, Shameless. The USA Shameless.
See, my mom loves that show, and so does Brendan. Actually, Brendan loves that show. I never got into it.
I think it's awesome, and my one complaint. The reason it's number 5, the one complaint I have is that I find it sometimes really hard to root for some of the main characters.
Yeah. I mean, like, the dad is just the reason why I stopped watching.
He's a shitty guy, but I think I like him a lot as a character because the shit he gets into, but I also love how the characters deal with him. I think that's one of my favorite parts of the show, is like how they treat him, even though he's the dad.
Yeah, I mean, like, I tried watching it. I gave it one full season. I tried to do a couple of.
I think you should give it a second chance. Season 2, if you watch season 1, I skipped season 1. In all honesty, I really did. Kylie was watching it. My girlfriend was watching it, and I jumped in at the beginning of season 2, and I didn't need season 1. I really didn't. So I would just jump into season 2 because it hooked me.
Yeah, I mean it. I don't know. It's just like I have enough, dysfunctionality in my own life, which is not a word, but whatever.
It's fun to watch other people suffer, though.
See, I'm just not that kind of way, though. Because it's way too real for me. Like,
oh, it is.
People actually have that kind of like fucked up family.
Yeah.
And I just don't like watch. It doesn't resonate with me.
No,
I mean, I get it. I understand why it's so appealing.
To each their own, big dog. To each their own.
Because like some people literally like watching it just because it is dysfunctional and real.
Yeah.
But
you watch it for the small glories of when something good happens to the characters.
Yeah. I mean, like, I understand it. Yeah. I mean, like, I take it in, not personal, but, me personally, I like watching a different type of, like, dysfunctional, like, my number 4 pick, which would be Punisher.
You just got right into number 4. These fucking segues, dog. Damn, fucking, we fucking got this. All right, Punisher number 4. Get it.
So like, yeah, Punisher, like, that is kind of dysfunctional because it's very rare to see someone like that. But like, I think how it was written and that dude who fucking plays him is just so damn good, man.
John Bernthal.
Yes,
he was Shane from The Walking Dead.
Yes, I liked him in The Walking Dead too. I actually
amazing.
did not. Yeah, I didn't like him I didn't like The Walking Dead as soon as he left. But like, man, he just killed the Punisher. Like, series was dope. It was fucking amazing. I give that show 5 out of 5.
They in that show they did PTSD better than I've ever seen anyone portray PTSD on television, movies, ever. They were like, It's like the most genuine, realistic thing that I've ever seen. And I was physically like sad for the people who have to deal with that. And nothing really made me feel like that after a movie. There have been shows and movies that make me like legitimately like hurt for like and think about these things for a while. Right. But Punisher definitely did that for me.
And yeah, it's just kind of sad seeing like a man who lost everything is still continuing to lose things, and it's just like, how do you
Yeah,
take that? And, like,
it's
you know,
fucking
like
crazy.
it's crazy to just see like the other side of it, because you know,
Show's
like
also fucking brutal.
it was, and you know, what's funny though is they fucked up terribly with the movie, but the TV show is just fucking
That's
amazing.
that's been the thing. Like with Daredevil too, that Ben Affleck movie was fucking shit.
Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah, and the Punisher one. No, okay, Punisher Warzone was actually I really like that one, but the show is much better. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. All right, so my number 4 is Bob's Burgers.
Oh, ooh,
Yeah, I really like Bob's Burgers. I like it more than I do.
I love Bob's Burgers.
I okay, so it's a tie because I just thought of another show that ties it exactly.
Hmm.
It's Bob's Burgers. No, it's not. You know what? I'm calling an audible. I'm
Ike?
calling an audible. It's not Bob's Burgers. It's South Park.
South Park fell off for me a long time ago.
Oh no no no!
Yeah.
South Park. It fell off for me too. It did, but they came back with I think season 12, where they brought character named PC Principal in, and it was a
Yeah, I saw
serial.
that.
It was a serialized season where every episode led into the next one, and you have to watch the whole season. The whole season was a story. And it was so new for South Park, and all the jokes are so refreshing, and they all, like, I understood all the references because I wasn't a kid, and I kind of, for the first time watching South Park, I was like, I understand all this shit. By far was, like, one of my favorite seasons, and then I went back and watched all of South Park. I just beat
The new
Fractured But Whole.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back and play Stick of Truth. I love South Park. I've had South Park with me from when I was in Catholic school to now. So
Right.
I was gonna say Bob's Burgers because it does the thing I like in shows where it can stay within reality. Like everything that happens in that show feasibly could happen in reality.
Right. Yeah.
But
no,
then I was like, man, South Park though. Just like
no,
even
South
if you
Park
don't
used to
care
be one
for
of my favorites for sure.
even if you're not big on the new seasons, go back and watch. If you go back and watch the old ones, like there's so many good stuff. There's so many memorable moments. Everything with Mr. Hanky. Every time Kenny dies, the movie we watched nonstop at the house, and you remember
Right.
that.
Y'all need a towel?
You won't get high. Maybe it's a little high.
Yeah. No, that was a good ass. I like that show. Speaking of
What?
Mr. Hanky, Disjointed would have to be my third.
Oh, that's that show you're always spouting out about on Snapchat.
Yes. Speaking about getting high, Disjointed. That shit is fucking hilarious.
I have not seen it yet, but I
Oh
see
my God.
you.
So basically, it's a TV show about this activist. You know, like she was fighting for the rights of pot when it was back in like the 60s and 70s.
What a pot-related shit on our list. On all of our lists.
I really like pot. Um,
Oh.
anyways, I condone the uses of pot. Anyways, basically, it's just about a show where like you know, an activist, she fought for it, and you know, like she brought it to California, or not brought it to California, but she like opens up her own dispensary in Southern California, and she has a son, and like, her and the son run it together, and it's just got a lot of, you know, crude humor, but also real humor. It addresses, like I said, like I like shows that address problems as well, and you know, it shows like a dysfunctional side of a family, but also the troubles of being, you know, a single mother, as well as, you know, the troubles of owning your own place or, you know, like business, you know, like, and it just, you know, I like it. It's a lot of fucking fun, especially Dank and Dabby. Dank and Dabby crack fuck up, which they call them fuck sticks in the show, which I think is just fucking hilarious, man. Like it's a good ass show. I recommend that to anybody who can find crude humor. If you like Dazed and Confused, if you like Jay and Silent Bob, like go watch Disjointed. Like it's
I'll have to check it out because I see you talking about it, and I have to check it out. What are we at? That was number 3.
That was number 3.
My number 3 favorite show of all time is Drake and Josh.
Oh, good fucking choice.
Thank you. Drake and Josh is, I think, the most...
I didn't even think about Nickelodeon or Disney shows in this
the
bitch.
most genuine show I have ever seen, and I can watch right now. I can put on Netflix, or not Netflix. They took it off Netflix, a son of a bitch.
I know, right? Netflix, you need to give that shit back.
Yeah, Nickelodeon, you fucking bitches. I could pull up I could watch any episode of Drake and Josh and still just giggle my ass off. The
damn
game
straight.
sphere, fucking when Josh's girlfriend Mandy says that she loves him, and he's like, "See you in chemistry," and slams the door in her face. Fuck, everything in that show is just my absolute favorite.
Absolutely, I totally agree.
I quote that show maybe daily because people say, "Are you calling me a liar?" You know I'm gonna say I ain't calling you a truther. All right, what's your number 3?
I gotta give it to a show that literally is like the biggest mindfuck I've ever had in my entire life. Black Mirror. I don't know if anybody.
I
have you
really
seen
wanted
that
to
shit?
start. I haven't yet, but I want to start because I hear it's fucking nuts.
Bro, that show will fuck with you. It's real intense, man. That shit is. I watched it all binge watched. I don't binge watch anything besides like anime. I binge watched the fuck out of that show.
Mm-hmm.
It was intense for me. It was a mind fuck out of a mind fuck. If you guys have not seen fucking, go watch fucking Black Mirror because it'll change your opinion on shows forever.
All right, good job.
Which, by the way, they just came out with their like third or second season.
Yeah, third, I think.
I don't know. Like I said, I binge watched it. It's just all one season to me.
I gotta power through that. That's one of those ones that people are like, dude, you gotta fucking watch it.
You gotta, man. It'll literally mind fuck. It's intense.
This one you're not gonna expect. My number 2.
Teletubbies.
My number 2 is the WWE.
No, I would have expected that to be 2 or 1. Sure.
Yeah. It's the WWE. I'm so fucking nerdy about it too. Like, this one is tied with number 1. It's like a toss-up. Number 1 and 2 are basically the same thing.
What, NXT?
No. I count that as all. Like, just wrestling. I'll say, instead of WWE, just wrestling. Anything wrestling related, I will watch. I just made the venture, and I've just started really getting real into New Japan Pro Wrestling, which is fucking spectacular. It's just wrestling is, and it's like, it's fake. I fucking know. All right. I fucking know, dude.
Know, all right?
So is every other fucking thing we've listed on this list. In the shows and the movies, and the games are gonna be fake, and the animes are gonna be fake. Fuck you. I know. I understand. It's scripted, and
so is Keeping Up with the Kardashian bitches.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Shit. Nothing on television. If you see it on television, I bet you it's not real. It's not. It's. People say it's like.
It's about as real as your girlfriend's makeup. Okay.
Snap. Just to see people, and yes, wrestling can get fucking stupid a lot of the time, and I can admit to that. But to be able to tell,
serious athleticism. And,
oh yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be a WWE wrestler. Hell no.
No, I wouldn't, because when we tried, you broke my fucking arm, dude.
Purpose.
I'll never let you live it down.
That's okay.
But
Still your fault. Told you to not tuck.
Shut up. It's just so cool that people can tell stories while also putting on like incredible.
Who's some of your favorite wrestlers right now?
Right now, like currently wrestling?
Yeah.
I can throw a top 5 of fucking wrestlers, no problem. When it comes to wrestlers that I like watching right now, number 5, though he might leave the WWE in a minute, Neville.
Oh, okay.
He came back as like a serious heel when they brought back the Cruiserweight division, and it was spectacular.
Oh, the man that gravity forgot turns heel.
Yeah. It was fucking
I
sick.
don't even watch WWE, but I know this shit.
My number 4 is Finn Balor. He's fucking incredible. He's done crazy shit since he was Prince Devitt in Japan. He's
Hmm.
just been on fire, and he's slowly, since coming back from injury, getting back into his ways. You know, moving along, getting back into the mojo. Number 3, Shinsuke Nakamura. Again, since Japan, killing it. In the WWE right now, he's kind of fucking around, but spoiler alert, just last week as of recording this, he won the fucking Royal Rumble facing AJ Styles at WrestleMania. It's going to get fucking nutty.
Whew.
My number 2 wrestler right now is The Miz. When The Miz started, he was
He's
shit
such
garbage.
he's such a great talker though.
He's so great, and his wrestling has gotten even better. He should really be the world champion, the universal champion right now, not Brock Lesnar, who doesn't need it.
Yeah.
And then my
Miz-
number 1, which you might not even know who this is. You might, yeah, you were around when he debuted, but he's changed so much since then. Number 1 wrestler that I'm watching right now is Braun Strowman.
Oh.
Because he basically became a fucking cartoon character with the shit he does, flipping over ambulances with Roman Reigns in it, knocking down a hole. He fucking threw a grappling hook, hooked a fucking stage setup, and pulled it down onto Brock Lesnar. He's just awesome. So what's your number 1?
Wrestler?
No,
Finn
well,
Balor.
yes, Finn Balor.
Yeah, I like Finn Balor just because of the way like he maintained his character from
Demon and not.
well, not only that, but like the way that he always would put himself in the shoes of the character. And
Yeah.
he might not be able to beat the Joker anymore, Punisher, anything else like that, because WWE can't do it. But he
Yeah.
took that demon, or like the devil within, whatever you want to call it,
Mhm.
and made that himself. You know what I'm
They
saying?
call
Like,
him the Demon King now.
yeah. So I mean, like that would be my number 1 WWE wrestler, just because like it's something so fresh, something that when you actually see him, you believe that like he's got a demon inside. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
Speaking about demons, let's go to the devil, because Daredevil 2 is my number 1. That
Season
shit is,
2 of Daredevil is your number 1 favorite show of all time?
I have to give it, because the Punisher, fucking that dude that was playing, I don't remember his name, Matt Murdock though, he's fucking crazy
Yeah,
good.
he's really good.
Electra was fucking dope in that show. Like just all the
Yeah.
components put together, it
was really good.
really is a good show. Like it's got action.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
I'm surprised you like Daredevil. See, I'm different. I like Luke Cage and Jessica Jones more than I do Daredevil and Punisher. That's
I
just
do
me,
not
though.
like Jessica. I do not like Jessica Jones better
Really?
than.
I like Jessica Jones a lot.
Well, no, hold on. I don't like Jessica Jones better than Daredevil 2. I do like it better than Punisher.
Yeah.
I do not like Luke Cage better than anything but Iron Fist.
Hey, but fuck Iron Fist.
Anything but Iron Fist. Iron Fist is the worst fucking TV show that Marvel has put out on Netflix. Luke
Okay, I
Cage
was
is
gonna
the
say-
one right above it.
I was gonna say Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a thing, dude. Don't fucking... And so is the Inhumans. Don't fucking...
I haven't seen the Inhumans yet.
Don't even bother. My number 1 favorite show of all time is Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, it's super fucking cheesy, but
Oh, of course.
like me and my homie Greg were talking about it, and what's funny is he didn't believe me that all the Power Rangers from all series got together. He was like, "No, they didn't." I'm like, "Bitch, yes, they did. I watched the fucking."
So I watch a YouTube channel. His name's Linkara, and he
Great, now we gotta tag him.
yeah, well, yes, but it's fine. He does a video series called The History of Power Rangers, where he really goes in depth, talks about the show, what happened backstage that did this, and then he gives his kind of opinions that also meet mine, because they really do. And I went back and I watched that season, the 2 seasons that led to the legendary battle, as it's called, or legendary war. The season is a joke, and it makes me so sad because it's like, this is the big season. This needs to be, you need to have references to previous characters, make references to previous invasions, this and that, and this and that. Bring back more actors, bring back past characters. They brought back maybe 10 actors from almost 25 years of Power Rangers, or 30 or something like that, and it's fucking bananas. And there are some hiccups in Power Rangers, but Power Rangers / I'll even go as far as to say Super Sentai as well. It was just the Japanese where they take the footage for Power Rangers. It just always has been. I will always watch to have an opinion on it, whether I like the season or not. I will sit through the whole thing to have an opinion on that. This also stands in the same area as wrestling, where it's like, I know everything there is to know about Power Rangers, and I know everything there is to know about wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, like, I love the show. The show was amazing. I hate the fucking... Don't even get me started on the fucking movie.
Listen, the new movie?
I
hated the new movie at first.
Yeah, me too.
I hated it, but the second I said to myself that this is not they are not remaking the original Power Rangers, they are telling a completely separate and individual story, I really came around to liking it for what it was.
I mean, that's fine. It's just modern, it's a modern version of Power Rangers, and that's what I need to accept. But it's my childhood that now is being modified, and
that's
I'm
also
not
how
okay with
that's
it.
why I was scared too, because I was like, I fucking grew up on this. Don't you hurt what I've done? But they did a lot of cool stuff, I think, for what they did. I don't like how they were barely in the Ranger suits, and it was more of a Megazord fight the entire time.
Well, I mean, like, if you think about it TV series-wise, they were really in the Mega suit a lot, too. They were never really in their uniform. It was either them being, teenagers, them in their suits, and then mainly them in the Zord fighting everything, and then
what really
again.
really upset me is that there was no Power Rangers in the suits fighting Rita. They didn't do that. They didn't go hand to hand with Rita in the suits.
That's probably because they're trying to lead to a second or something.
Well, no, she's dead. It's like,
oh, that's right.
It's like she
sleep during that fucking movie.
She combined with Goldar. They got in the Megazord and fought Goldar.
Right.
If they had fought her hand to hand and then she realized she was not going to win and then she combined with Goldar like she did, I would have been all for it. But I think there was a really big missed opportunity to do something kind of cool. But, it is what it is. We're on to video games now, bud. You get to start this time.
Fuck, I wasn't going to say that as my number 5. What was I going to say? No. Where'd it go?
Number 5 top video game of all time.
I know. What was I going to say for number 5? Why can't I remember? Fuck. Alright, I guess I'll go with the number 5 I've written down. Halo. I think Halo is a good series all in all. I mean, it's goofy as fuck, but it was revolutionary for what it was when it first came.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool. And I had a lot of bonding moments over that game when growing up playing it
we definitely played it a ton.
Yeah, it was the only time that we got everyone on one console, or at least playing together at the same time.
Was either that or Rock Band.
That or Rock Band, that's true.
Yeah.
But I gotta give it up for Halo. Halo's a classic.
Always.
Yeah.
Always. My number 5 is South Park: The Stick of Truth.
Oh, go figure.
Well, hey, I think
it was in there somewhere.
I think they did something so seamless, and I didn't think was possible, where they made a game that looked and genuinely felt like the show.
Well, it's not hard.
It's not, but it's very hard for TV shows and movies to make video games because there's a game
Oh
on the
my
N64 of South Park where you throw snowballs at turkeys and it's fucking god awful.
Or fucking turning Resident Evil the game into a movie and real fucking series for me. Thank you.
Yeah. I think one or two of those movies were kind of cool.
The only one I really liked was I think the third one, where she actually got the T-virus power.
I have to look. I don't remember. I didn't watch any of those fucking movies.
5 of them, and I thought honestly it was just a bunch of jumbled crap. First of all, how are you gonna have a fucking Resident Evil movie without fucking Chris or Leon? Bitch, those are the main fucking characters.
Well, you know, new story. But Stick of Truth, I'm big into RPG games. Stick of Truth actually knocked off Pokemon for me. I fell off on Pokemon. I've played every single game, even the new ones, and the newest one, Pokemon Super Sun and Moon or whatever the fuck it is, or Shiny, I don't know. I'm not playing them. I'm done. But Stick of Truth is just one of those seamless transitions that really surprised me and kept me hooked. All right, number 5, my good sir.
Number 4?
5, 4, fuck.
Technical difficulties while Tyler tries to get his brain out. Fucking
Fuck. Fuck.
Well, while he sits there and smashes his head on the fucking table trying to get shit together, mine would have to be fucking Smash Bros. Because that shit has been consistent throughout the years. That is just a fucking fun game that will absolutely ruin your friendships throughout the fucking years.
Yep, totally will. I know from experience.
We've loved and lost a lot. But no, Smash Bros. Is just one of those games that you can't fucking hate. You know, it takes all the characters from all your favorite fucking games and just puts it into one fucking big-ass brawl. That's actually probably one of my favorite fucking Smash Bros. Is Smash Bros. Brawl.
On the Wii?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. I like Melee on the GameCube.
Oh yeah. That was
a lot of good shit on that GameCube.
Yeah.
GameCube was probably the most underrated console of all time, I think.
I think most people either own PS or GameCube.
Yeah, but like I don't think GameCube gets enough recognition. People are like, "Oh, the Wii," and like, "Ooh, Nintendo 64, Wii," you know.
I mean, I'm not gonna say not Nintendo 64, but I think GameCube was popular than Genesis. You know, anything else like that.
Get out of here.
I'm just saying, you know, it definitely was more popular than a lot.
Yeah.
And then plus, who doesn't fucking like watching that cube go bing?
Yeah, that's
oh my god. Good. Number 1 most annoying system to ever turn on? PlayStation. Whoa! No matter how quiet you had your TV, that shit was loud as fuck.
But my favorite part was always the
Oh god, that shit was classic.
My number 5 game of all time
4
is You know what's fucking me up? Here's why it's fucking me up. Because I have it on a Google spreadsheet.
Why don't you just delete it as you
Shut
say
up. No. Here's why it's fucking me up. I have it on a Google spreadsheet. So in line 1, it says game, movies, show, anime, players, musicians. So my number 1 is in the 2 spot, and so on. So my number 5 is in the 6 spot. So I'm looking at the number. So that's why it's been fucking me up. I'm not stupid. I just can't read.
Well, I mean, you're stupid enough to keep falling for it.
Anyways, my number 4 video game of all time is... I'm torn between 2.
You're torn between 2 on a lot of this shit.
Yeah, because the world is hard.
Oh yeah, so difficult.
We
can do honorable mentions later. Just say one.
You're gonna vibe with me on this one because this is a specific memory between you and I. Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2 on the PS3.
You know, it's funny, I almost put that down.
That game legitimately, like, we could sit there and play all day.
that was probably the best fighting game I ever played since. Well, I mean, with the with the similar mechanics
Yeah, with that
was
fighting system.
was like Tekken and Mortal Kombat. So that shit was just like dope to me. Because I
It
mean,
was
like
so
Marvel,
good.
yeah, because Marvel versus Capcom was like a whole different type of mechanic. It was in its own lane. So like
It
to play like one of my favorite series of all time and that kind of mechanic was just dope.
it was so cool for us because we had, if whether it was watching you fight people online while Headstrong by Trapped was blaring,
Wow, that
or
was
if it
annoying the fuck
was
out of my other cousin.
if it was just you and I making up stupid reasons for this team up to happen, like why I was playing as Captain Ginyu and Frieza and you were Goku and Kid Gohan, or
Right.
when I would start playing as Kid Gohan and I'd fuck shit up.
Yeah, that game was just a lot of fun. Or like we would literally play music in the background
Yeah,
and
and just fucking just
and then
brawl.
we would go. Well, no, we would turn Super Saiyan as soon as the fucking
Oh, right as he screamed, "Ah!" in fucking Headstrong.
or any of them, just any of them.
So good. And
We'd
then
sit there and time it every time.
we'd time everything. We'd time the clashes on the beams to the
Oh, the
exact
clashes
same
were
moment.
so revolutionary.
So good. It was so amazing.
I've
The
never moved the
fusions,
joystick so fast.
everything was so amazing about that game. And
Not even my joystick.
I own Raging Blast. I have Raging Blast 1 right here on PS3. So if you got a PS3, we can hook it up and we can
I have a
fucking.
PS4.
Does that play PS3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, dude. Then you know what the fuck needs to happen.
Okay, Tyler, come over anytime.
We'll put that up on the channel one day.
Yeah, actually, we should do that.
Should. All right. So what's your number 3 game of all time?
Ooh, well, I'm gonna have to say God of War. I like that whole
Ooh, I
series.
like that. You excited for the new one?
I am super. I literally, guys, this is a fucking joke. I bought a PS4 just for Spider-Man and fucking God of War. I'm not fucking kidding. I literally have not owned a PS4 since PS2, or I haven't owned a PlayStation. I shouldn't say a PS4 because PS4s just came out not that long ago. So I haven't owned a PlayStation since PS2,
Right.
which is when God of War was out. And so when I saw them come out, and oh my god, dude, I was almost like erect. Okay, I was fucking excited. I was sitting there like I don't know what to do with myself. You know, it's going to be cool though because it seems like it has the same mechanics, and it's just going to be telling like a whole different side of the story. And I think what's going to happen is Kratos is either going to die, and then you get to play as the son, or like in like the next games,
Or the son is gonna die and Kratos is gonna go fucking nuts.
I don't know. I feel like they're setting the son up for the next series. Saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
But anyways, yeah, God of War, man. I loved it in PlayStation. I've been playing it. I even played the fucking remastered version on my PS4. Like I played all 3 again. Like I fucking love that shit. And that game to me was the game I should not have been playing when it first came the fuck out. But I was.
A lot of sex and naked fucking Medusas everywhere.
Dog, I was doing the sex scene at least 20 times before I even went and played the game.
Of course.
I mean, I was a dirty little bastard.
Of course.
Oh, you.
Fuck up.
But that would be my third. I think that's a good 3 for me.
My number 3 game of all time, which I don't know how well you know this game, is Gary's Mod on the computer.
Yeah, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I'm looking at my Steam account right now. I've got 1,152 total hours in that game. Because there's endless possibilities of the game types you can make. That's another game where the memories I've made with my friends playing on RP servers, prop hunt servers, Trouble in Terrace Town, hide and seek, just all this dumb shit that you could ever possibly imagine, down to like overly hyped football.
Right.
It's like there's so much crazy shit that I laughed endlessly all night, every night, that has to be up there.
Right. No, yeah. You know what? For my honorable mention too is Counter-Strike. Just we're gonna throw out the
Yeah.
fucking PC games. You know that game
Yeah.
was fucking.
CS:GO. Yeah, CS is so good.
But yeah, no, I agree with yours. That's not a bad one at all.
I need your number 2, sir.
My number two. That's where I do it in the morning. Okay, that's private.
Oh, sorry.
Anyways,
I just got a little hungry.
from my number two.
Listen, don't
Yeah.
fucking worry about my diet, dog. I'm on a weird diet. I need it.
What do you
Give me your,
like?
give me your fucking number 2.
I'm gonna have to go with the NBA 2K series.
Okay, yeah, I
I
knew that was
put-
coming.
I put a lot of hours into that game. I've literally played that one so much in NBA 2K16 that I reached all the Hall of Fames and fucking retired him. Literally after that, I created fucking every person I knew and created my own team and
That's always fucking amazing.
and I fucking defeated every team 100 fucking times in my GM. And yeah, that's just one of my favorite games of all time. And I'm currently trying to reach level 99 right now, which is the hardest thing fucking ever. But that's my number two. Can yours compete with it though?
It's by the same company, 2K.
Ooh,
Favorite game, my not my favorite game. My second favorite game series, basically of all time, is the WWE games.
Yep. We did a lot of creations on
We
that
did
one.
a lot of creations, especially when they implemented universe mode.
Oh yeah.
And I even on my game right now, I can turn on my console. I have everyone created with their own specific gimmick. They're all in there, and it's all like I do it to the last detail.
Yeah, 2K really is just fucking great for what they do. I
Yeah.
think.
And that's
Not
always
bad
like
at all.
the first thing I do is like I'll play a little bit of the game because all of them are. If you've ever played a WWE game, especially the more recent ones, you know what the fuck you're doing when you get into it. You don't need to like learn the controls. You know the controls. If there are new controls in the newest one that I really enjoy. There's a moving like a carry system that's really cool.
Right.
Um,
right.
But I just get into it, start create the arena, create titles, and I just start the universe and I just play everything I can. But the more recent games are not my favorite wrestling game. My favorite wrestling game of all time is on PS2. It is SmackDown Shut Your
versus-
Mouth.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
No, it's
SmackDown versus.
just WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth with Brock
That was-
Lesnar on the
yeah, I was gonna
cover.
say, wasn't that with Brock Lesnar?
That has the greatest story mode ever. It's called it's called something mode, and you could play it. It's a season mode. Yeah, season mode, where you play as somebody and you get randomly generated storylines. It's just super fucking cool. Controls are amazing. I will always play that game. I own it still over there.
Oh no, yeah. You own pretty much every game you've ever owned.
All right, number 1, the big one.
I don't think everybody's ready for this.
All right.
Mario Kart, bitches. I will fuck with that
Ooh.
game ever.
Can
I
you
love-
want to know? You want to know what my guess was for your number 1?
Yeah.
Skate.
You know, I was gonna put that as my number 3.
Oh, okay. But Mario Kart, okay.
Mario Kart. It's just because Mario Kart, I've literally. You know what's funny too is I used to play that shit all the time, all the fucking
Oh
time,
yeah, I remember.
all the time. And I went over to CJ's for Christmas, and I played on Noel's, and he just got Mario Kart, and I'm
Yeah, on the
sitting there.
the Switch.
Bro, I sat there for like 3 hours playing that shit, and even like CJ looked at me and was like, "Are you done yet?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep playing." And Noel was like, "You want to spend the night?" I'm like, "Only if I can keep playing Mario Kart." Like, I was hella mooching off the Mario Kart, bro. That shit was
Yeah.
I just love that game.
I got the Switch, and fuck, is that thing so crazy good? I don't have
Yo,
Mario Kart.
I think this is the first time Nintendo's actually ever outdid PS4 or Xbox, man. Like, I feel like it's honestly better.
The shit they did with that console, where you can just click in the controllers to that little screen and just have a portable console, is nuts. And the games they have are outstanding. Mario
Yeah.
Odyssey is amazing. The new Zelda's fucking
Oh my
beautiful.
God. So difficult, though.
So yeah, and I started playing the new where is it? I have the box here somewhere. The new fuck, I gotta get up. Hold up. No, Xenoblade. The new Xenoblade.
Oh,
I just started that one.
right.
All right, you ready? I'm gonna give you a chance to guess my number one game of all time.
Is it Skate?
No, it's not Skate.
Oh, damn it.
That was your guess?
Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, it's definitely Kingdom Hearts, dog. Kingdom Hearts is so good.
You know what's funny? That was going to be my number 5.
Hey.
That's what was going to kick out Halo.
We did not have a single similar choice on our shows or games. Just thought you should know that.
We didn't either on music
or players.
The only one.
Just
the only
movies
that we ever had.
Just Star Wars.
Just Star Wars and Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is so good. I've always been a big Disney kid, and Kingdom Hearts was actually the first thing that ever opened my eyes to Final Fantasy, which I like.
Oh my God,
I'm a good fan of. I'm an okay fan on Final Fantasy. I'm okay with it. I'm not big on it, but.
Oh, never mind. Then I was gonna say, did you see the fucking Soul Calibur / Tekken version of Final Fantasy they just dropped?
Yeah, I heard something about it. I have to look into it further. I want to look at it before I have an opinion. But just traveling from world to world and getting to interact with everybody, and then like the different forms and the new keyblades you would get for it was just so amazing.
One, if you are a fan of Disney, that shit's A1. Two,
yeah, and definitely me.
What other game is like that?
No, none. There's nothing even close to
like it. Yeah, there's not another game where you literally travel from the universe.
Yeah,
fighting different opponents with different characters like that.
Yeah, exactly. And like
the only one even similar to that is fucking like Final Fantasy, but you don't travel from universe to universe. You just fight with different people.
Yeah, it's so incredible, and like the story is rich and deep, and you have to really know your shit. And like there are like I'm not so into it. It's my favorite game of all time, Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2. But I don't really play like the DS ones. I rather just read the story because there's a lot of mid-story. There's like Kingdom Hearts 2.8 and stuff like that I should really play. But there's so many of them. I just read the story, and the story is so amazing. I love the Heartless as villains. People shit on them. People shit on them, but I love the Nobodies too. Everything about those games are just incredible.
Yeah, no, that was going to be my number 5. I totally agree. Kingdom Hearts is one of a kind. There's no way to get.
It's time for the big one.
It's time for the big one. Now, your favorite animation from one animation to another.
My number 5 anime.
Your number 5 anime
is Season 1, Series 1, Sword Art Online.
Not bad.
It was one of those animes where to me, I didn't want to watch because it was overhyped, and in my brain, it's not gonna meet the hype. I really thought it did. I'm never really a big fan of like, we talked about this before we started recording. The whole women body, humor, or women have bodies. They have boobs. They have butts. They have vaginas. Sword Art Online did make a lot of jokes about it.
Well, not only that, but in the spoilers, man, it just spoilers every time you fucking listen. Spoilers. I don't give a fuck. I've seen all this shit. But we're like when that dude, the main villain, is like seriously.
That was when it was used effectively. When it was like basically ripped her shirt off. That stuff. I was like, okay, this is very serious, and I'm like shaking with anxiety. But like when it's just jokes, I can kind of give a pass on it and stuff like that. But
I mean, all anime characters have been either under-sexualized or over-sexualized. They're either petite with nothing, or they have the biggest boobs ever.
Yeah, and I just think that show really caught me by surprise and like got me really invested. And like people talk bad about season 1 because like all over the place. Like this episode is based before they were together. This episode is based several months after they've been together, and they go all over the place, but they flashback it. I really enjoyed season 1. I have not watched season 2 because I don't hear good things. I hear that once you get like the gun stuff is cool, but they go back to the elf world. So it's just
You know what? A lot of animes are inconsistent,
yeah,
and the one thing that anime has always been proven to do is that they are always consistently inconsistent.
yeah.
I mean, it's just what they're meant for. Like the anime for my number five that is inconsistently consistent because it does so many fucking backflashes is One Piece. I fucking love One Piece. It is a great TV show. I mean,
I've never seen it.
you really should before it gets way out of hand because
Is
it's
it
already
still going on?
yeah, it's fucking still going on. It took me like over a year to catch up.
Holy shit!
Binge watching. So it's like I think it's at 800 now, and I'm still not all the way caught up. It's in like its 800s, but it's fucking just if you like Naruto, if you like Dragon Ball Z, if you like Fairy Tail, if you like anything that's got like comedy, fighting, like life lessons to it, One Piece is way to go. Like I said, it's a little bit inconsistent because like the storyline is kind of all over the place. But the one thing that they always stay consistent with is always jumping back to the story that they're trying to compel you with.
Yeah.
But it's a fucking great TV show. I think Luffy is the perfect ideal of a character who is dumb, but will always stick up for his friend and family.
He's very Goku.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like a rubber Goku.
Yeah, he's very Goku. My number 4 for the good old animes, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh, I didn't even think about that one.
Yeah, it's so just an emotional roller coaster.
And you know what's funny is most people may not know anime, but everybody knows the fucking dude that makes that goddamn
fuck
hybrid.
that dude.
Everybody,
the Chimera. Fuck that dude.
Like, I'll tell you this much right now. There's some villains that people hate and then like, and then there's some villains that people like and then hate. And then, no, that's what they like to hate. But nobody likes that fucker. Yeah. No one. Not a single person on this planet that's ever watched that fucking series likes that motherfucker. No one.
No. He's so fucking awful. And see, that show gives you like a good emotional roller coaster. Like, 1 minute, you'll be seeing how fucking badass the main characters are and Roy Mustang is, and then you'll be doing sad shit like the Chimera, and then you'll go back to laughing with like the funny facial expressions that they'll do, and Louis Armstrong is just fucking hilarious to me. And then they'll go back to like the super serious fights, and it's just all over the place, and the story is just so good, so sad. It is so real and guttural. It
really is just a great story about two brothers trying to get back to normal.
Yeah.
I mean,
number 3. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, man. Number 4.
Fuck yeah, you're right. God, son of a bitch.
Besides this dude assassinating etiquette.
The fucking assassination. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna have to put number 4 with Assassination Classroom. I think that
I'll tell you right now.
Fucking amazing.
I'll tell you right now. That segue was a real stretch.
Hey, I don't give a fuck.
Like your number 5 pick, One Piece.
I don't remember what I did with my segue for that.
Go ahead. Assassination Classroom.
Hey, I can only come up with so many segues, alright? Anyways, so Assassination Classroom. Man, that shit's fucking dope.
That's another one I haven't seen.
Oh my god! All right,
I'm not a true anime fan.
Assassination Classroom. Man, that shit's about this alien who comes down to the planet. Says, "You Earthlings have this much time to kill me, or I'm going to kill all of you." And he literally teaches a classroom like all their required subjects while they try to get the fuck out of here with your yawning ass.
Fuck you! I was yawning. Fuck you! I gotta work in 3 hours.
Giannis Adetokounmpo.
Oh yeah! I like that.
Yeah, was that a little clever?
Giannis. Okay. Respect.
Anyways, So it's just cool. Like, it's funny. It's
Yeah.
it's a funny, cool show, and the fighting scenes between the students, fucking insane.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
You haven't even seen it, and I want to hear it yet.
I'm saying like how you feel about it is good. I have to watch it. People tell me to watch it all the time. I want to watch it really bad.
You should.
Yeah. My number 3, right? Three.
Mm-hmm.
Is One Punch Man.
I didn't think about that.
One Punch Man. I understand right now. Hold on. I understand. My whole list is very easy, not fucking out of the box animes. I understand this. I'll say that now. But
Because
yeah,
you're a basic bitch.
I am. But these all have like special places to me. But
Aww.
One Punch was
Can
the
we get
first.
a small violin in the background?
Fuck you. The One Punch Man was the first ever anime I watched that was like.
That got you back into anime, actually.
It did. I was gone from anime for a long time, and you showed me One Punch Man because you were only on like episode 3 at the time.
I did.
And you showed me episode 1, and it wasn't even dubbed, and I don't like the dub. That's how fucking weeb I am about this show. I don't like the dub.
I don't think I do either, actually.
It's just like, so then you watched the first 2 episodes again with me, and I was fucking hooked. I don't think I've ever watched an anime that cracked me up so much and then had me like thinking the entire time like who's gonna whoop his ass. Like his end fight with Lord Boros is fucking awesome. It's like he's not even fighting, he's just getting the shit kicked out of him. And he like dents the moon and shit. And then he just
best part too, dude, is his new enemies in the second season. The
is
reason
the
why
second
they're
season
gonna
out?
No.
Not yet.
But this is what they said on the thing was it's gonna be a bigger challenge for him because they dodge. So I mean, like, I just can't get over that show. That shit's funny.
Like I have just like One Punch Man was really the anime that brought me back. And I thought I was done with anime. Like after watching One Punch, I went and watched Sword Art Online. I went back and rewatched all of Full Metal. I went back and rewatched all of Fairy Tail and Soul Eater and shit like that.
Wait, you watched all of Fairy Tail?
No, not all of Fairy Tail. I watched all of Soul Eater,
yeah.
but yeah, I haven't fucking got time to watch all of Fairy Tail.
I
started Bleach. Saw how many episodes it was. Didn't fucking care. I went back and watched Yu Yu Hakusho.
I'm just saying you should watch Bleach though.
I should. I started watching Prince of Tennis because of One Punch Man. Because I'm like, I need to start watching weirder shit.
Well, not necessarily weirder shit, but like just like you
Not
should.
the norm.
Like you should just like watch that shit though, because those are fucking high regard anime. You know what I'm saying?
What's that other show that the creator of One Punch Man made?
I don't know.
Fucking, he's got a different anime that's all about like psychological. Mob Psycho 100. Oh my god, dude, it's so good.
I'll have to check that one out.
It's about I'll tell you right now. It's about this dude with mind powers. It's all in the same like art style as One Punch Man. Such a good manga. It's about a dude. He's a middle school boy, and he looks just like just a dude, but he's a really strong. I think they're called espers. He's got these really, really strong psychic powers that could be like really dangerous. And so he like puts himself under like emotional, like he locks himself out emotionally so he doesn't go nuts and kill everybody with his mind.
Right.
And it's fucking incredible because he just wants to be a dude. He just wants to live, but shit just keeps happening and coming for him, and like he tries to keep it all together, but he'll fucking destroy everything
Makes
with
sense.
his brain. It's so amazing.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
You're number 3.
3.
You're number 3, sir.
My number 3 would have to be Dragon Ball Z.
Whoa, number 3?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, okay.
Dragon Ball Z is just like the childhood anime.
Yeah.
That shit's always been with me ever since I was a kid. Dragon Ball Super is fucking way too inconsistent with their fucking shit. But there's just, it's Dragon Ball Z. I grew up with it. I can't help but fucking watch that shit. And I can't say any spoilers because you haven't even seen the shit yet.
I've not seen Super yet, no.
But, just like fucking Super. It's so inconsistent that it literally keeps me watching. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get you.
But it's still like the style of Dragon Ball. I just can't stop watching it, man. It's good. It's good.
It can't be as bad as GT.
No, it's way better than GT. And the best thing about it though is GT was non-canon. Super is canon.
Yeah.
So
they came out later on after GT was done and said it wasn't canon. Which hurts my heart. They did it with the fucking movies too, and I love some of the movies.
Dragon Ball movies?
Yeah, they're not canon.
How do you like the Dragon Ball movie?
How do I like I love the Dragon Ball movies.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, not Dragon Ball Evolution. No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the live action.
No, not with what are their names?
Talking about. Okay, so you're talking about like Wrath of Dragon and
not fucking Dragon Ball Evolution. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, I was about to say, motherfucker.
Broly is not a canon character.
No, he's not, but...
Which is fucking stupid.
That's
shit
why...
like... Okay, quick question.
I don't think they ever talk about Broly in the series.
I have a fucking question. Where the fuck did... If the Wrath of the Dragon... Oh, shit. If the Wrath of the Dragon movie is not canon, how the fuck did Trunks get a sword?
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying, though, is, like, it's fucking inconsistent. It's always been inconsistent, but Dragon Ball Super just takes it to another level.
Yeah, I get you.
But, yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, I love the movies. I even like Battle of Gods. I liked Resurrection of F.
Yeah, that was fucking
Which
good.
is, if you guys didn't know this, Super actually takes those 2 movies and puts it into the series. So it really does.
Can I skip those episodes?
I did. I mean,
you did? Okay.
So knowledge for everybody. If you skip those episodes, that's fine. But they do place key components within those episodes that do play a later role. You're not going to miss them if you don't watch them, but you will.
But if I've seen the movie, I'm good.
No.
Oh, they add little extra shit?
They add it, yeah. They add little shit into the series that plays a later role in some episodes later on. So you don't have to watch it. It's like I said, it's inconsistent. But, you can watch them and then be like, oh, well, now I know where you came from. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I would suggest watching them. Be my suggestion. It does not.
I'll read the wiki.
It does not take long to catch up.
Yeah.
They're all 20 minutes.
I could fast forward the shit I've seen and get to the parts I don't know.
Plus, in all honesty, it's not even 20 minutes. They play fucking clips for like a minute in the beginning and another extra minute fucking doing the playbacks. And then they do an extra minute at the end. So
how is the have you watched the Dragon Ball Super dub?
No, I've only been watching subbed.
I wanted to know how the theme song was.
I don't know.
Is it anywhere near as good as the Dragon Ball Z theme song?
I don't know.
Dragon, whop the dragon. That's such a fucking good theme song.
I honestly have no idea because I've just been watching it subbed.
Okay. What are we at? Number 2 for me?
We are at number 2, sir.
Digimon.
Ooh. You know what's funny? I was gonna put Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon.
Yeah, I thought about Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. Specifically Yu-Gi-Oh GX.
By the way, you fuckheads, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and Digimon are animes. Look
And
it
fuck
up.
you. Fuck everybody. So's fucking Avatar The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra.
Dude, you just said that so loud and the
I
mic get
know.
cut out.
Oh, yeah, it didn't on my end, so that's all that matters. Um, Digimon was really my big childhood show. Like Digimon and Pokemon, yeah, were like the games I played. I played the card game. I played the video games. They all had great games, but I don't think any of them hold a candle to the Digimon anime. And the Digimon anime, out of the three, Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, is the best anime. And there's just so much good shit. The season 1. Here's where I like to make. I draw connections. You look at Pokemon, where Ash has been 10 for almost 20 years.
Not even longer.
Yeah, even longer, maybe 30. You look at Digimon Season 1, Digimon Adventures. You look at Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, and you notice that you go with these main characters, and then Season 2, or Digimon Adventures 2 and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is after that. They're different characters, but they're dealing with situations, and other characters are older, and there's progression and shit like that.
Yeah.
And they don't, like, Digimon doesn't go out of its way to not talk about previous Digimon. Every season it'll implement new Digimon and new things.
Yeah, no.
But they won't, like, diss old stuff. So, like, if they showed you were a character if you were the main Digimon last season, you're going to be a random fuck Digimon because now they know that this Digimon breed exists. And I've watched every single one of the seasons, even the new one. I watched it dubbed. I don't know what it was called. I think it was called Digimon Fusion in America, but it was called Digimon Cross Wars in Japan, and it's so good. I really liked it a lot. And I will always watch Digimon, and it makes me sad that I think Digimon is dying. There's a new game on the PS4 called Digimon Super Sleuth, and I almost wanted to buy a PS4 just for it, but I'm not gonna.
Tyler, you might have to buy a PS4, bro. Spider-Man, God of War.
No, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna stick with what I got. We'll see how my new job pays me, but right now
I was gonna say even the base one that came out, in the beginning is probably only like $200 now.
If they ever release the new Digimon game on PC, I'm buying new parts to make my PC a fucking god so I can play VR more often. So that'll be a fun thing that we should put on the channel too, is that when I get that all set up, we'll fucking hook up the VR in here and fucking do some dumb shit.
All right. Well, speaking of playing God, my number 1 anime is Death Note.
Did you skip number 2?
Oh, did I? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Your idiocy is hitting me now.
Yes, redemption for me.
Oh, man, I thought we really did it. I thought I did it already. In my head, I did it.
Zoop. Your number 2 anime is what?
Fairy Tail.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Just because it's, just kind of like a modern version of Dragon Ball. I mean, like, come on, it's a guild. Man, that shit's fucking. If you have not watched fucking Fairy Tail, you need to watch fucking Fairy Tail, because Natsu and Goku are just two idiots who absolutely will do anything to protect anyone close to them. They're always looking for the strongest fight. I mean, it's just too similar to two shows. I mean, besides the fact that Lucy's a dumb bimbo.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
she's naked a lot.
I mean, yeah, like Lana Kane. I said like Lana Kane.
Yeah.
From Archer. So always got stickers on her titties.
Yeah.
But anyways, you, sir, need to fucking catch up because
I know.
Because it gets way better after the fucking Guild War.
I watch until I get to Gagio, and then I stop. Every time I try to rewatch it, and I don't know why. I want to get to the part where Michael Jones plays.
That's what I'm telling you. After the Guild games, between like Sabretooth and shit, bro, like it just gets better. And
all right, I'll have to watch.
The final season literally blew my fucking.
Oh, it's over?
No, it's over for right now.
This past season. You said the final season. I said, boy.
Well, guess what? The final
Hmm.
season's coming out this year.
Well, all right. I guess I got to catch up.
Yeah, that's why I caught up. And then they have the movie called Dragon Cry, which I'm
Hmm.
gonna watch, which I will definitely fucking review up on this bitch when I'm watching it or after I watched it. But
All right.
it's supposedly about like how he unlocks his fucking dragon potentials and shit.
Cool. Cool. Is it going to be canon?
Yeah, no, all of it's canon on this one.
I'm going to say my number one before you get into yours.
Yeah, go for it.
My number one is Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, well, see, there you go.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z is just will always be there.
I mean,
Always.
like,
There's
Dragon
just
Ball.
so much amazing shit in that series.
See, and the reason why I picked Death Note is because Death Note is consistent as shit. Like from the first season to the second season, it is
Hmm.
it's perfectly scripted. It's intense.
Oh, did you like the new movie on Netflix?
It's not a was it a movie or a series? It was a
I think
movie.
it's a movie.
That shows you how much I liked it.
It's fucking awful. I watched it. It's god awful.
It's funny is me and my ex watched it together, and she sat there and watched it with me. I was like, "So what do you think about it?" She was like, "Wow, I really liked it." I was like, "The TV series, the anime, is 50 times better." And she
Yep.
literally, when we broke up, she literally texted me like 2 weeks later. She was like, "I watch this fucking Death Note show every time I'm sad and think about you." I was like,
Oh.
"All right, whatever." I was like, "You thinking about penciling my name in or
Yeah,
something?"
she's fucking writing your full name in that fucking book,
But
dude.
but anyways, it's just like it's such a good anime because it takes everything opposite of an anime. It's not good fighting. It's two geniuses battling with their brains, not their body.
Hmm.
And it's consistent from the start to end. It's fucking. That's why it's my favorite. It's consistent. It's smart. It's fucking good. I have nothing bad to say about the animation.
All right. Well, we just spent almost over about 2 hours at this point naming our top five.
Well, we also did start this and did not really actually fucking say anything in the beginning first.
Well, yeah, I'll cut all that out and make a separate video, which you should look out for. It's a good 20 minutes of us preparing for the first episode. And by preparing, we did a lot of Googling of Family Guy and screaming and wheezing for whatever reason.
Just
And
being bad.
we talked about dicks or something, I think. Yeah, piss and blood. Talked about a lot of piss and blood. Not
Oh yeah.
pissing blood, but piss and blood.
I mean, if you're pissing blood, please call 911 or go see a doctor.
You
Because
should go to your trusted physician at once.
yeah, seriously,
Your
you
family
might have a
doctor.
UTI or chlamydia or something.
I wouldn't know.
Well, I would.
Oh, getting that right
God.
the fuck out there. All
Yep.
right.
Well, now you guys know something about me. Welcome to life. But anyways,
Welcome to All In.
yeah, we're going all in on this bitch.
It's fucking. I'm gonna hate these memes. I'm gonna hate them so much.
But anyways, we were
just
just
went all
giving
in.
you guys a full definition of like what we're covering and how we'll probably cover it. I mean, if you guys have something you guys want us to specifically talk about, please go ahead, throw it out there, put it in the comments, subscribe, like it, share it to your friend. I don't really give a fuck. But if you guys got any questions, comments, let me know. Put it in the description below. We're gonna sit there and read them anyways and bicker with you if we don't fucking agree.
Yeah, and make sure you look in the description of the video because I will be timestamping when we talk about certain things. Like I'll timestamp when we talk about musicians, players, animes, shows, movies, games. That'll all be timestamped down below. If I probably won't do any editing tonight because it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I work at 6. So watch out for the next podcast where we send our soothing voices into your
Earlobes.
your sound cavities.
But yes,
Is there anything else we need to talk about?
not really, not at this moment. I mean, We'll come at with a new installment as soon as possible. We'll probably
Just,
cover
just,
the.
just keep an eye on the channel.
We'll come out with something for the Super Bowl. This Sunday we'll talk about maybe the Ball Super episode.
Yeah, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to know when a new video coming out, there's a bell. You click that, your phone will go ping every time we upload, and it'll show that you've got 9 notifications when you don't fucking clear them on the fucking app, even though you watched all the fucking videos. YouTube, what the fuck are you doing?
Right, bitch. I realized.
Yeah, I clicked the video from.
Anyways, thanks for jumping all in. Bitches, peace.
I hate you. I fucking hate you. I hate you so much.